Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Brandon from Audio Addiction, bringing you another Brandon's Vinyl Corner. I don't remember what episode we're on here, but here we are doing another one. Very excited. The first one before this is going to be literally released just before this one comes out. They're going to be released at the same time. So time framing wise, it's been a couple months since the previous one. I picked up some new records that I've accumulated over the past couple months, and obviously always get more in here and there. So this is what I currently have right now, and I will probably have more to come. And I try to do these on a more semi-frequent basis if it's possible. It really just kind of depends upon how often or how much I buy records. So wanted to kind of go through. I think I have like 5 or 6 records here that I have picked up and that I really loved, and you should go check out all of these bands if you haven't already. I'll try to leave links in the description if you can go pick it up as well. I don't know if some of these are sold out or not. Some of them I got from like groups, and I picked up some on the street sales, or I've gone to shows and picked them up as well. So it's kind of a hodgepodge of different things, but wanted to share with you what I've gotten recently. So the first one being one of probably my favorite albums of this year. It's definitely going to end up on my albums of the year list 100%, but that is going to be Hail the Sun's newest album, Divine Intertention. I was going to get the really limited edition ones, but I was unfortunate enough to not get those, but I did scoop up the record not much longer after I reviewed it. Typically I like to pick it up not much longer after I review the album if it's possible, and obviously if I feel enough conviction to go get it. Normally if I review it, I'm probably gonna buy it for the most part, but yeah, I picked up the blue, black, and white variant. I think it's came out very sick, just because I feel like it matches up well with the album art. I genuinely try to get close, if not possible. I know sometimes there's some really cool variants that wind up working out a little bit better in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, I wanted to definitely pick up this album, if at all possible. And I have literally been listening to this album nonstop. So definitely high amongst the list this year. Hail the Sun, congratulations on a fantastic album. I really genuinely think their discography is pretty damn good, if I'm going to be honest. So just to add this again to my collection, really awesome, and big salutes to Hail the Sun and Equal Vision. I love Equal Vision. Big salutes. They're awesome. They did not send me this. I picked this up myself, but always love giving a shout out to Equal Vision. They show me a lot of love. Please restock that Chiodos Illuminaudio though, because that is genuinely a grailed album that I need to pick up, and I unfortunately was not by my phone to pick up the copies, and they flew off the shelves. So if EVR, if you're watching this, please, for the love of God, I would love a copy of Illuminaudio. That is one of my favorite Chiodos albums of all time. So if you could do that for me, that would be amazing. But yeah, Hail the Sun, Divine Intertention, check it out if you haven't already. All right, so the next one on my list, which is a little bit convenient picking the day that I'm doing this video on. I was supposed to go see Teenage Risk, but I had some things come up, and I unfortunately was not able to go tonight. But I had picked up their album, Still Love, on vinyl. Definitely a great release of this year. I've been on a big Teenage Risk kick as of recently, and their new album is fantastic. I spin this very frequently. But yeah, I absolutely love what this band's been doing recently, and if you have the opportunity to go see them live, I would go do it. They're really awesome, and yeah, this album came out really cool. I love the little pull-out design on the actual record. The album art is really great. That's kind of one of the biggest selling points that I tell people when I buy vinyl, because people are like, why do you still buy vinyl? I just love the large artwork. There's just something about just having a physical copy. I mean, literally, look at that, so sick. And obviously the back has more of the art on the back, and then I don't know. There's something special about a complete package of some records that I just think I absolutely love. The album itself is a clear but not like kind of like a smoky clear kind of a thing, but it also has like some blues, some reds, some pinks, but like it's in this really cool like I'm pretty sure this variant was pretty limited. So I was glad to have scooped this up because I was definitely on the website getting this while I could get it. So big shouts to Epitaph too. They've been really good. I would love to have Teenage Wrist on. So Epitaph, if you do happen to scope this out, would love to have Teenage Wrist on. I believe I emailed them about getting a I was gonna say Equal Vision. I emailed Epitaph about having them on. So hopefully Epitaph, if you're watching, would love to have Teenage Wrist on. You know, might as well shoot my shot while I'm doing this. But yeah, go check out Still Love if you haven't. Great album. So the next one on my list, I actually haven't even opened up, so I'll probably open it up here live. But I had the pleasure and opportunity of getting to interview Doug of the band The Sleeping. One of, if not one of the coolest OG like post-hardcore bands, and still crushing it now. Like, so stoked that they're back. I was so privileged to get to interview Doug. I got to see The Sleeping a couple weeks ago, about a month ago, maybe longer. I don't know. Concept of the time is always slipping me right now. But I had to pick up this record because first I didn't remember if, like, I knew they were going to have records, and I'm pretty sure Doug had told me, like, there was going to be vinyls, but I didn't know if whether or not they're going to have it at the show. So they wind up having all the variants. So very stoked. I do remember picking out the variant, but I don't remember which one I got. So it's gonna be a surprise to all of us. But yeah, the album is I Feel Like I'm Becoming a Ghost, of course, by The Sleeping. So yeah, let's open this up because this is brand new to me. I don't have any recollection on which one I picked. I know they had all four, so we will take a look. I think I got kind of a glimpse of what I think it is, though. So very sick. All right. It looks like it's the splatter, which is very sick. You know, I'm all about the splatter. But yeah, came out really cool. I like it. I kind of wish there was a little bit more splatter on it. You know, I'm kind of a splatter fiend, so it would have been nice to see a little bit more, but I digress. So we'll take the dub for what it is. But yeah, big fan of The Sleeping. Hoping at some point they wind up reissuing some of the OG Sleeping albums so I can have those in my collection. But this will have to do for now. You know, I'm definitely about it, and this album's great. Go give it a listen if you haven't already. Definitely worth your time. And big shout outs again to Doug. What a sweetheart. And I Feel Like I'm Becoming a Ghost. Go check it out. All right, so this next one, maybe a little bit strange, maybe a little bit not. For people who maybe aren't as familiar with my love of different bands within just the genre of music that is alternative, I guess. I love 4 Years Strong, one of my favorite bands of all time. They're just such an iconic band to me, and anytime that I see a vinyl that I don't have of theirs, I do my best to try to pick it up. I really have been trying to go through my discography and pick out some of the ones that I don't have of theirs that I'd love to buy. And this was one of those records that I have been patiently waiting for because it's been pretty expensive. But this one I wind up getting a pretty good deal on. So want to give a shout out to, I don't know if it was whether the emo merch community on Facebook or the metalcore community on Facebook, either or, both great communities. Big salutes to both of them. They have some incredible people in those groups that really, again, love music and, you know, often sell to people that, like, really enjoy and want to be able to pass the music off to someone else. So gotta give them a big salute. If you haven't been a part of those groups, definitely go do it, especially if you're a vinyl collector like me. They always have something really cool. But I digress. I could talk about that group for forever. But the album that I wind up getting was Explains It All by 4 Years Strong. I love the, like, little Nickelodeon, like, balloon thing. So if you are unfamiliar with this album, this 4 Years Strong album is a compilation or a cover album of 90 songs. So it's all 90 songs that they've reinterpreted into the 4 Year Strong way. It's got some really cool features. Bullet with Butterfly Wings features Keith Buckley of X. Every Time I Die, and then Fly features Travie McCoy of Gym Class Heroes. So really, really iconic songs. I mean, literally the list goes on. You got the little like Nickelodeon's like logo thing, and I do remember opening. Well, this one's already open, but I do remember breaking it out, breaking the seal a little bit, and seeing the color and stuff. Because I did think I saw it on like the actual post, but like I haven't seen it in a little bit. But yeah, it's like a orange and black like swirl, I guess, per se. But yeah, this album I've been looking for quite a hot minute, and to again have it in my collection and be a part of my 4 Year Strong discography, I'm so stoked. I really would love to get the next album after this one, which is I believe it was In Every Way, Shape, or Form. I don't have that, and that I feel like is a very underrated 4 Year Strong album. If you haven't checked that out, I've been listening to that a ton. I often go through their entire discography pretty frequently, but yeah, I had to get this 90s classics. Always really sick, and yeah, big salutes to 4 Year Strong. Great band. All right, from the same guy that I bought the 4 Year Strong record from, I also bought this really awesome other record from an OG metalcore band called Confide. I used to grow up on listening to a lot of Christian core bands, and this one happened to be one of those bands that I really enjoyed and I still love now, you know, as much as I am not religious at all anymore. Still really enjoy this band, still really enjoy this album, have a lot of sentimental value to it, so I feel like I had to pick it up for that sheer fact of just loving this band. But the band is Confide, and it's the album Recover. If you haven't checked out this band, go do it. Again, pretty damn good record, and just like overall just an OG classic, you know? And I'm all about getting those OG classics every once in a while. But yeah, this came out great. I believe this version is the random version, where I believe Tragic Hero just released a ton of records where they like mixed colors and did all this crazy shit, and this one happens to be one of them. I think it came out actually really sick. It looks like it's a red like clear vinyl with some like orange like splatter kind of, I won't even say splatter, but just like orange hits in it, and I think it came out really sick. Maybe a little white too. Really cool. Obviously, it doesn't really match up too well with the album art, which again, I'm not like 100% cool with, but also at the same point, like I think the record came out so cool that it's like I can overlook that it's not gonna look exactly the same as the album. So, but yeah, Confide, Recover, go check them out. And then the last one on the list, I'm surprised I did not own this. I thought for sure I did, and for some reason I was just like instinctually I was like, I need to buy the restock of this, because for some reason I don't feel like I have it. And I checked and luckily I bought it, because I checked my record collection and I don't have it, so it's a good thing I bought it. That's all I'm gonna say. But the album is Dayseeker Sleep Talk. I don't know why I didn't have this. I have pretty much every record they've done on vinyl now at this point, and I don't have this, so it was very cool. Lucked up, just happened to be there at the right place, right time. But yeah, I love this album. I re-listened to this very recently, and I forgot how flawless of an album this is. I absolutely adore this record. It has like the perfect mix of heavy. It's got the perfect mix of emotion, like melodies, and it is like a good combination of old Dayseeker and new Dayseeker. So I think this is the perfect middle ground. This is what I consider Dayseeker's like Sepaternal, you know, like I feel like this is the crossing over point, but like still such a goated album years later. But I'll show you the variant, because I think this came out really well. So, and I want to share. I love to share, you know. But this came out so good, and I'm gonna be playing this so often, and I get to look at this. that's awesome. So, but yeah, I love Dayseeker. Most people already know that by this point now. But yeah, had to include Dayseeker being the last one, of course. But yeah, that's pretty much my vinyl pickups as of recently. I go look at my vinyl player over there and it's empty on top because I moved all of my records. But yeah, that's pretty much all of my pickups that I have had recently. I am looking to get the 2 Holding Absence records. Well, the one previous, I don't think I had picked up Greatest Mistake of My Life, which again, I don't know why I didn't. And then the the newest album, I'm blanking on the name, but I picked that up too. So waiting for those. I'm waiting for Tesseract's new album to get that soon, and I saw some other really cool ones that I got a little bit of trigger fingers. I might have to might have to pick up some more, so I can make another video, and hopefully it doesn't take me months to put it together. But yeah, that's pretty much my vinyl pickups. Let me know what you've been picking up down in the comment section below. If you picked up some of the same records, let me know. Would love to know what people are vibing with right now. And yeah, I try to show off all of the pickups if it's all possible. But yeah, that's pretty much all the vinyl pickups I've had recently. So thank you for watching. If you enjoy the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It does go a long way, and I hope to catch you guys in a future video. Take care. Peace.